Hey everyone, it's Ghost again. We're going to be jumping right into this match. I forgot to go ahead and arm my recording software, so this one started recording just a little bit late, but you didn't really miss much of anything. It's the Mars multiplayer map on the Crucible. Actually, it isn't the Crucible, it's the Iron Banner. So, Iron Banner is basically the same thing as the Crucible, except for the weapon stats and the actual armor stats carry over into the actual gameplay. So in the Crucible, they kind of made everything even. So like if someone had better armor than you or a better weapon, you could trade off with them a lot more easier than you could with an Iron Banner match. Iron Banner is just more, it just means that it's harder to kill people unless you got the guns from the actual free roam mode to help you get through this. So what I'm using is some sort of machine gun. I actually forget what this one's called, I believe. Oh, there it is, Galahad B. So I'm using the Galahad B machine gun, and I'm using the Copperhead shotgun in this one, and I got that shotgun from the moon mission. What I did is I finished that story mission on the moon when it was available in the beta, and I gave the item to the speaker, and he gave me another item that I could give to the firearms guy, and he gave me the choice of a sniper, a shotgun, or a machine gun, and I did choose the shotgun. It was really the best choice because the effect that it had was when you aim down the sights, the accuracy was a lot greater, so that meant that I could go ahead and shoot people further away with my shotgun. With this map being only available in the Iron Banner, it was hard to get used to. I didn't really get to play it as much, so I'm kind of running all around, and I'm dying a lot more in this match, as I noticed. And I would guess that the best area to hold would be B and C, because they're indoors. There's less areas for people to come from. And if you hold them both together, B and C, then you're in close proximity. And A is just way out there, out of the way. I don't know if they meant to do that or if they're going to change that in the real game, but it just seemed like if you spawned on A side that you were at the disadvantage. As you can see, still using that sliding shotgun trick. It just really catches people off guard when you do the slide, because you're going at full speed, like running speed, and you can aim while sliding as well. So I'm able to get that extra accuracy and pump all those extra bullets into the person that's coming at me. Also, that heavy machine gun that I'm using, I only used it in this match if I remember correctly, and it was blue actually, so it was a rare light machine gun. But I ended up switching it after this match just because I did not like it. I found that my green light machine gun did much more damage. Take those three guys out with a super, but I did not see that person come up from behind, so that actually wasn't too great of a super. I usually like using supers only if I can take a base. We end up doing the long run, but even if it's just one person and I take the base, that's worth it in the end. Another thing about this map, I really like how it's got that feel of just like there's dust everywhere, there's all this red sand that's blown into the structure, and the little story behind Mars, or as far as we know from the beta, is that Mars was colonized by the humans. The Traveler came, it brought atmosphere, so we're able to breathe on this alien planet. And they built the civilization here. And once the darkness came, as they call it, as all the bad people came, they basically destroyed all of the buildings and everything, and the whole city structures got covered in all this red sand and pretty much buried. So this is a really great representation of what we might see in the story mode or in the actual game. We're going to be walking on basically high-rises that have been buried. So you can see out there in the distance, you're just seeing the tops of buildings of what may have been 100-story landmarks. And it feels like they're barely 10 stories off the ground. I don't know why I did not go after that guy, but teammate ends up carrying him. I think my teammate right there was using a shotgun. I had one like that in my inventory. The additional effect was a full auto mode, which was actually pretty cool. It just ended up wasting all that special ammo rather quickly. And in this game, the green boxes that you find on the ground are your special weapons, which are shotguns and sniper rifles. And it's just more. You have that less limited ammo for those guns as you do for your primary, which you do spawn with every single time you die, or every single time you respawn. If that makes any sense. I gotta say though, with just the one crucible mode, this one was called Hardpoint, or what was this one called? Basically kind of like domination in Call of Duty. I actually didn't like the game mode that much, but I found it really interesting when you go ahead and you put this Halo type gameplay into this this type of game mode, because it ends up being a little bit more tactical than what you would find in Call of Duty. You're not killing people right away, so headshots are a lot more important than we've got these 3 people right here. See if I can get rid of them. So we end up taking that point, but just with the Halo gameplay and having have the extra skill to get headshots or close range shotgun blasts, it's actually a little bit more appealing, because you actually have to use a little bit of tactic rather than just run in and gun. Teammate wastes his super. There was this one machine gun that I kept on trying to get in the beta. I couldn't do it. I kept on going to the Crypt Dark and buying more and more little weapon manuscripts. And each one that I cashed in, I just could not get the, I believe it's like the Shinjin C, which was supposed to be like the best gun of the beta. I kept on trying to get that, but I couldn't get, I wasn't lucky enough to find one, and ended up having to stick with the Galahad B. And while it did work okay just for the Iron Banner matches, it wasn't that great at all. So that's why I'm going around and using the shotgun this whole time, because the shotgun, it just works brilliantly, especially on these maps. And when I'm camping B like I am doing a lot in this video, for the close quarters and corners that are here, it's just the best weapon to use. And as long as you do capture B, you can go ahead and either take C or A, and you'll be fine.
You're going to be captured zone C.
As I lure this guy around the corner and take him out once he gets past the edge, use my super to take the other person who follows me. I probably would have tried to shoot him with my shotgun, but it just, I didn't want to risk dying right there. This guy comes up and he uses his super right back at me. I believe that's the person that I ended up killing last time too, so got a little revenge there. I noticed that heavy ammo just spawned. That guy just took it. Shoot him in the head. I believe I took the heavy ammo from him. When you do kill someone who's just recently picked up the heavy ammo, you can pick up the heavy ammo off of them.
Zone C secure.
See, like that guy just went ahead and picked up the heavy ammo on our side of the field, and I'm able to pick it up off him. But I think it ends up being less than half of what you would get if you actually picked up the whole box. Another thing to keep in mind is if you got teammates in your chat, to go ahead and have them come over to the heavy ammo. Because when you go ahead and retrieve the heavy ammo for yourself, there's 3 other boxes that come out of that one box that spawns, and all your teammates get heavy ammo from that one box. You just gotta be in that close proximity or run up and grab it before the small boxes disappear, because they do disappear rather fast.
Enemy captured Zone A.
Same thing works for special ammo.
You neutralized Zone B. Zone C neutralized.
The one noise that you just heard was a sound of them going ahead and taking all the bases. So that's usually a sound you do not want to hear. You want to go ahead and have at least one base, otherwise they're going to end up getting a lot more points.
10 seconds.
Of course, bases multiply your actual score, so if you kill someone and you have 2 bases, you get 2 times that score. If you kill someone and you got 3 bases, 3 times, so on, you know, only normal amounts.
Good work.
We end up winning that match by only, let's see, 105 points. So that was a very close match. I end up coming in second this match, and a cool thing that I liked about the PvP is you actually got rewards for winning. So as you can see in this match, I got this legendary ship, and while it is rather ugly in the picture, is this huge ass warship, which looked really cool to fly in orbit. And it was also just hilarious to see when you were in the loading screen with all the other players, because you had this huge ship and all they had was these scrawny little ships that they got from the beginning of the game. So that's the Mars map. Close quarters, I believe that was the smallest map of the beta. It was actually pretty fun to play, but like I said, it was only available during the Iron Banner events, which happened about in 2-hour increments, and only 2 to 3 times per day, and once a time per week during the beta. So you only got to play it about 6 times the whole time the beta was up. And it was the Mars map, and I believe Rusted Lands, which was a map on Earth that you did get to play on the Iron Banner. And then the other 2 maps were Venus, Shores of Time, and the Moon map that you were able to play in the beta. And those were just regular everyday maps, you know. All the maps that I found, besides the map that I just played, I thought were really well constructed. The only thing that I didn't like about the Mars map was that A was really far away from B and C. So like I said, if you captured B and C, you pretty much could win the game, because they are in such close proximity to each other. You could just really take advantage of that. So that's about all. If you want to go ahead and check out my other video, I got one for Venus. I'll link it in the description below. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to game smart and play well, and I will have more Destiny multiplayer videos for you. Thank you for watching, and good night.